Okay, we are live. I'm back in home in Long Island, New York this weekend because we had our event in New York City, which was a great success. Thank you to wearing the shirt, Disrupt Puerto Rico, Latino Wall Street University. Thank you for hosting the wonderful event. It was a huge success. If you didn't see it, there's should be a recording coming out soon of the live stream of the event where we talked about crypto taxes. We did a real cool presentation, very visual, where we made Retire Coin stickers and we're giving them out to people and showing the flow of money when and how taxes are done with them. It was a really cool presentation. But let's just do a little recap of the week. We had a ton of great meetings this week when it comes to just the retirement planning. We're working on launching an app. It's not something that's going to be done in a week. It's something that we're going to be having a beta test where we'll invite people to come and do the beta test as well. But on that app, we're looking to really showcase what RetireCoin is all about and the benefits that it can bring to people. And also the experience that I've had with my CPA business with my clients in providing them services that can really make a difference in their lifetime. And that difference can be started at any point. You don't have to be super wealthy to have insane tax savings in your lifetime. It just all takes planning. And this is what we're opening up you to with RetireCoin, is being able to come to us and talk to us about the successes that you've had or the successes that you want to have and how we can plan for that to have tax savings in your lifetime. So let's get a little deep into the actual event. We met a lot of great people. It was a weekend or a weekday of just great collaboration, great networking. We met a ton of new faces and just spreading the word for RetireCoin out more and more as we're still young and growing. I would say this: we were 2 weeks old, and there's just a lot of room for growth. This industry now sitting on the opposite side of the desk, coming in from as an investor, and now as this founder of a coin, you have to look at things a little bit differently. And the market right now is going through some changes that are really for the better. We had China going clamp down on regulation. And for me, I look at it as a good thing. It just proves that cryptocurrency as a whole is being used to disrupt this industry, and it's clearly disrupting China's plans of controlling their money. They don't want money leaving the country. And through cryptocurrency, the people can regain power. And we have this slogan, RetireCoin, retirement in your own hands. It really, truly is up to you. Now, there obviously is things to take into consideration when putting money into cryptocurrency. It does not trade like a stock. It is not, the quote unquote safest investment. There's volatility, but in time and in due time, things balance out and you have a better chance of winning. And that's with any investment if you have patience. So right now, I appreciate the patience of the community because, we've kind of stayed steady. We're sitting at a market cap and a holder mark that's pretty steady. So, and I'm really proud of that because people really believe in the project and the successes that we're going to have in our future, because it's just a matter of time. Another thing that we want to mention, so we have Ben right now in Puerto Rico, coming in with our partners and doing big things down there. We have a lot of great missions in the works that he's going and he's going to talk about. So Ben was a little under the weather this week. I know we wanted him to come on and share the tokenomics, but he's finally well and back to normal, and we'll be seeing him shortly in this coming week as he's in Puerto Rico. We got to have Tony bring him into the studio, start talking to the people. So we want to have Ben come out and really talk about the technicalities of the coin. So there's one thing that I wanted to mention, which is an offer. This is going to be a shorter live stream. Let's see if there's anything going on here. We have some comments. Any questions? How was the event? Oh, the event was awesome. We really enjoyed it. We've met with a lot of people, like I said, and shared this message. One thing that I'm very excited for is the fact that we're going to talk about cryptocurrency at more of these types of events, especially the taxes side. there's such a huge hole in the market right now when it comes to crypto taxes that we need to fill that void, and we're doing it. So already we're being requested to go do these conversations in other parts of the country. So hopefully soon we'll be in Texas speaking at a crypto event regarding crypto taxes. And what does that do? It just ultimately brings more exposure to the coin, more legitimacy to our project, more legitimacy to our business as what we're trying to build and helping people with their taxes and with their retirement planning. And this is all just things that come and happen, and you got to crawl before you walk and walk before you run. We're also brought the talks a little further with our audit. We've had a few conversations with some bigger institutions and understanding the requirements that they need in order to bring us as RetireCoin into their ecosystem. So you got to look at this as there's a few parts that are going to control the growth and the trajectory that we have, and it really has to do with what's happening out in the world. And that doesn't just go for us at RetireCoin, but cryptocurrency as a whole. And I really think we're close here. United States is not unlike China. I think they accept crypto a lot more because they realize the potential that it can bring, and it's a fight for the control in the world on who's going to be at the players in this industry. And if you notice the mining situation coming out of China, and they're inviting them in Texas. Texas wants to bring the miners to come in and be a hub for that because they're the energy capital of the United States. Why not bring that infrastructure to the U.S., which is going to create opportunities like we never imagined in this, because we can be the strong player in the world for this and bring back control to the United States, which I would love to see. And the one thing from the U.S. that I want to see as well is just their stamp to say, this is how we're going to regulate things. I welcome the regulation, especially here at RetireCoin, where in my business, I was the regulator. I understood the audits. I did audits. I saw how government comes and controls things. So I welcome them to come in and say, hey, this is the way that we want to do things going forward. And we expect everyone out there in the industry to adhere to these standards. At RetireCoin, we have one of the utmost and highest standards for everything that we do. And we will not put something out until we are ready to do that, where it adheres to all the rules and regulations that are out there. So we stand by that, and we won't let something go too far and get out to the world until it's ready. So that's what we're doing behind the scenes, that it may not reflect into our holder count or our market cap level, but the work has not stopped. The work has not stopped here, and we're continuing to do this day in and day out. So I appreciate the patience that everyone has and the commitment they have to this project, because we are still so early. Only 500 holders. We got to get to. We'll get into the question. When is the dollar amount going to appear on RetireCoin? So that is a great segue to this. The dollar amount on your wallet in RetireCoin will be present once we hit certain thresholds. So that 2,000 to 2,500 holder mark is generally where CoinMarketCap says, okay, you're a legitimate project, and we're gonna have these values go and show up on the wallets. Like, they don't just give it to anyone. So if you are confused on why the amount of the value of your coins is not shown, that's the reason why. Any new project has to go through these hurdles to get to that point to earn. You earn that because it shows legitimacy to your project. So it's just a matter of us continue doing the work that we're doing and staying on track, and we'll get there. So together as a community, I say this, I said this in every AMA, but tell your friends, tell your family, tell the people around you about the project, because it's so early. And this is not financial advice, but I'll tell you this: we're the best type of project to throw a little something at, because we're doing everything to do in the right way. It's a new industry. This is a new market. We're doing something that's a pioneer in the industry of putting a business underneath the currency. And you're going to see this happen time and time again. And people are approaching us to see how we did it. What's our model? Can we help them? So there's really exciting things happening. I don't want to share too much more in details about that because, just for the confidentiality of where everything is going and the people that we're working with. But all I'll have to say is we're so early to this trend and people are taking notice. And when they take notice, they're interested. So one thing at a time, what I would say is keep just spreading the word of growing the community, because it's only way that we're going to really attain the things that we want and the goals that we have in place. I'll leave on this. If you haven't checked out, we did a little redesign on our website. So go over to retirecoin.io, check out the new layout. We went for a little bit more cleaner approach. There's going to be some new things on there. Again, join the community. We want people to join this. It's free to join. You don't need to be an investor to join the community and have some of the perks that are included. And we're working on that every day as an added service. So for a premium service, we're going to be providing extra value for people who want to come in and hold certain thresholds of the coin, and also for certain payment. Crypto taxes, like we said, is a focus. And if you need help with crypto taxes, we're offering as a retainer. You can retain us at RetireCoin for $199. And what that does is it's going to allow us to work with you, bring in our partners like Zen Ledger, and some which we're going to be pronouncing shortly, on allowing to bring them into your house. Applying Zen Ledger, we're a wholesale dealer for Zen Ledger now. Applying Zen Ledger to your trades. So if you have over 50 trades, I would really recommend getting this process started early. And a trade means not only just a buy and a sell, but if you send money or you swap money. So that's 4 different ways that are taxable events that need to be recorded properly. If they're not recorded properly, you will either, 1, pay too much in taxes or too little in taxes. And what happens at that point? The IRS has hired 4,000 agents to watch over the business. So if you're either under-reporting or over-reporting your taxes, then there's an issue. And then you're opening up the opportunity for an audit. So these are things just to keep in mind. And if you are actively trading, I would suggest getting ahead of the curve on this process of just organizing your taxes, because I can promise you this. If you're trading actively and you wait till the last minute to do this, you are really opening up the opportunity for an error, which an error can cost you money. Not only can cost you money, and cost you a lot of headaches. So get that process started early. Understand what you need for your taxes and what needs to happen. And it does require a little bit of maintenance. It's not like, a traditional stock account where they issue you a 1099 at the end of the year and they say, oh, these are all your trades. These are all your bases. This is how much you earned. This is how much you lost. And in total, this is how much you're going to owe in taxes. It's not like that. And even with the stocks, they still get it wrong. So when something that's so regulated like the stock market, there still is issues with calculating basis. So we'll leave on that one. We're about 15 minutes in. I want to keep it a little shorter today. Ben's in Puerto Rico with our partners at Wall Street University, and he's going to be. If you don't follow the Discord already, hop onto the Discord. He's going to be giving some updates on everything that's going on there. I'm proud of him for getting down there and taking the initiative by the horns and saying, let's go, we're doing this. So stay tuned for updates on him. And until then, I'll see you next week. Thank you for joining us today for our live AMA this Sunday, the 27th.